This is a Tokyo Butter 23 sneaker channel. Tokyo Butter 23 sneaker channel です。毎日、absolute で毎日見てください。And every single day I bring you content from Tokyo, Japan about sneakers, sneaker releases, and upcoming sneaker news. But not today, it's Tuesday today, so we're doing the Tuesday top 10. And last week for the Tuesday top 10, I did a thing. It was the final episode, the 10th episode of that series of 10 episodes. And it was all about Japan and why I like to live in Japan and the things that I appreciate about living in Japan. And that particular episode, I thought it would be a good idea to eat a cake. And in that episode, eating the cake demonstrated how society and culture in Japan takes care of small details, value quality over price. So they're happy to pay a bit extra for a bit of quality rather than take the cheapest option on the table. But after I did that video, I thought, you know what? I'm going to do 10 Tuesday top 10 videos about Japanese cakes, and that's exactly what I've got in here. Is I've got a cake that I'm going to eat today because it's they were just amazing. The cakes I looked at last week were just incredible, and they're like little works of art. And I thought, you know what, I think I can eat delicious cake every Tuesday for 10 weeks. I think I can do that for you, the channel, the viewer. I'm taking this little piece of sacrifice and I don't mind doing that. So today is the first episode 1 out of 10 episodes about Japanese cakes and how they're tiny little works of art and how delicious they are. Before that, I will tell you that this is going to be part of a playlist, so I'll put a link ping up to the playlist there, even though this is episode 1 and this will be the only video in it. But in future, perhaps if you're watching this video in the future, that list will have been extended and all the way to episode 10 for all I know. And also this is a YouTube channel, so please do subscribe to the channel. I do always say so subscribe to the channel. I do slip into Japanese and say Toroko onegaishimasu. Okay, without further ado, let's get into this. This is the Antenor, and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be going here a few times because when I picked this up today, I actually picked up 2. One's for my mum, who's behind the camera right now. Hi, Mum.
Hi, Dad.
And the other one's from me. And when I did that video last week, Mum was in the video, but I'm only going to have Mum in the video once because I don't want her to steal the limelight and the fandom from me. So when I went to pick up the cake today, they were like, there might be 10 cakes in this one store. I might need to only go to one store to get these cakes. So without further ado, this is cake number 1. As I said in my video last week, the care that is taken to present these kind of things. Now, I don't know how visible this will be on the camera, but that says 893 yen, and above it, let me see where it says it. It says here, if I can point this out to here, it says right there, 550 yen, which is about $5.50, which is about £3 in the UK, I think. So it's not, it's not like going to break the bank to do this every Tuesday for 10 days. So let's have a look at what I've got in here. Like I said, one's for Mum, so I'll pass that off to Mum. And they are just so carefully wrapped. So this right here has got the date that they, I bought this, and they want me to eat it within 24 hours. So that's why that's on there. And then the boxing is always precise and very, very, very careful. One of the things I talked about yesterday was, they give you individual spoons for the cakes and things like that, and then they've got the ice packs again, something else that I talked about, not yesterday, last week on this. So the ice packs that are in there to take board. Now in this particular situation, we've got 2 cakes. I don't know how visible that is to you there. We've got 2 cakes separated by this funny little piece of cardboard in here, so that they don't bump into each other and they don't get a bit of chocolate from the chocolate cake onto the cheesecake and things like that. So they really do take care of the presentation and stuff like that. Now let's see if I can open this. I can't see what it looks like at the front there. Oh, I can smell the chocolate. That smells really, really good. Does this come out or is it taped? It's taped in there. So what I'll do is I'll just quickly take out this little cheesecake here. Give you a look at that, but that is not going to be eaten. Very careful to get this cheesecake and make sure it didn't have any biscuit on the bottom. And this shall go to Mother dear. There you go, Mum. Enjoy that later. But what I'm going to be enjoying is this beauty right here. Wow, look at that. Chocolat, it was called. Well named chocolat because it is very, very chocolatey. Have a look at that. You see the 3, squares of chocolate on the top, and then you've got the the wispy kind of cream underneath that. There's some, I think there's some nuts sticking in there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers of cake all right in there. So, so this is it. I'm going to take the wrapping off first. And again, it's that really careful attention to detail here in Japan. You've got this plastic wrapping around the outside to make sure the cake doesn't get damaged and arrives at the customer in pristine condition. Absolutely pristine condition. So now that I've taken that off, now I'm doing this for the next 10 weeks. I guarantee you I will drop one of the cakes. I just hope I never do, but I'm sure to drop one of the cakes. So let me give you another close-up look at that. And give you an idea how beautiful and well cared for this cake is. And I think it's going to be absolutely delicious. So I am going to get into this bad boy right now. I'm going to start by peeling off one of these squares of chocolate. Oh man, oh, that's really delicious. And let's use the spoon that comes with it. And we'll have a go. Man, how am I meant to get into this thing? You see, this is the other thing as well, is I'm going to try and get into this cake. I'm just going to knock it over and break it all over the place. Actually, I'll have another square of chocolate. And while I'm eating this, Mum, could you get me a paper plate, please? Oh, thank you.
Certainly, son.
Certainly, son. She's not usually that polite. Usually she's like, go yourself. But since she's on video, she's putting on a show for you guys. So I'm taking off these chocolate squares off the top and eating them because I like them. But also because, thank you very much, Mum. Because then I hope I'll be able to, stab the top of this cake more effectively. And I'll do a better job of eating it. So, okay, here we go. I'm going to try and get into this cake. Soft on the top, soft all the way down. I was wondering if there was going to be any crunch in there for some kind of biscuit or something like that. So, here we go. See, I'm going to drop one of these days. 5 layers with the cream on top. That's rich. Whoa, that is rich. My goodness. It's delicious and rich. I'm gonna look at me, I'm being all precise. This is what happens when you eat these delicate cakes, these little works of art. You get all your fingers sticking out. I don't know how I'm going to survive for the next 10 weeks, forcing myself to eat these beautiful, delicious cakes for the channel. I'll do my best though. I will try very, very hard to stick it out for you guys at home and bring you this content, sacrifice myself for you so I can bring you this content. Okay, I've got a bit of nut in there. I wonder if that'll change the complexion of the taste. I actually did. There was a wee bit of it was like a nut kicker, to use a drinking term. This is really, really delicious. It's very, very rich. It's extremely sweet. It's very, very sweet. I mean, obviously, it's a chocolate cake covered in chocolate mousse with chocolate layers, so it's very, very sweet, but it's very, very delicious. But I don't think you guys want to sit there and watch me eat this whole thing unless I stuck that all in my gob at once, which I'm not going to do. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of my cake, and I'm just going to sign off from now. I'll give you a little look. I'll probably drop this at this last little bit there. Give you a little look, last look at the cake. Say farewell cake, bye-bye cake. Thank you very much for checking out my content this week, and I look forward to bringing you another video tomorrow, definitely about sneakers. And then next week for the Tuesday Top 10, for the Tuesday Top 10, I'll come back again with cake number 2. And I'm telling you, I've got a bunch of cakes lined up because there is a ton of really delicious cakes waiting for me in the Seibu department store. For now, it's time for me to thank Antenor. Thank you very much, Antenor, for an extremely delicious cake, which I'll continue eating now. And you guys can check off. Thank you for checking out my content, and I will definitely see you tomorrow.